So in this video, I'm going to be teaching you how to weave in your ends when dealing with stripes. So what you'll need is your project with, of course, all of the tails from where you've worked your stripes. And you'll be needing a large eye sewing needle and scissors. So first what you want to do is choose which one you're going to be sewing in first. Now when switching colors for stripes, you do get a hole in your project. So to fix that, what you want to do is pick one of your tails to work with first. You want to thread it onto your needle. So now this gray is coming from the left side of my work. So what you want to do is, your first move is you want to go to the right and pick up the first gray bar that you see on the right from the strand you're weaving in. And insert your needle through that. And right there, we have just closed that hole from switching colors. Then the simplest way to weave in your end, from here you want to grab every gray bar that goes to the right. So right here, we're just going to pick up a gray one. And you want to tug just enough to wrap it, but not enough to actually pull on any of the threads. And you just want to work down your project until you run out of length. You want to do at least 2 inches, just in case your stuff ends up unraveling, that you have enough to repair then what has unraveled. And occasionally just tug lightly on your work just so it is not bunching up. And you just want to keep picking up the bars that go along with the same color. And now when you've completed that, so you barely can see it within your work, it raises your stitches a little bit, but it's not noticeable on the right side of your work. Then when you run short of a tail, then you just want to snip your yarn close to your work. Tug lightly, and you've woven your first strand. So now what you want to do, on that same line, we have this blue strand that's coming out of the same place. So you want to go ahead and thread that onto your needle. And like we did before with the gray, this is coming out of the right side. So on the left side, you want to pick up the first blue bar that you see. And this will help also close the hole. The gray closed the hole to begin with, but the blue will just make sure that the blue stitch on the right side of your work is secure too. And just like we did with the gray, we're going to head in the left direction, picking up all the blue bars until we run short of a tail. And remember just to pull enough to loop it in your work, but not enough to actually bunch up your stitches. And this, as long as you're going through just the one stitch, will not be noticeable on the right side of your work. Then just tug lightly to make sure that it's loosely set in there, and trim your ends. Then you just continue that for the rest of the threads within your work, and that is how you can weave in the ends when working stripes. I hope this was helpful. If you have any tips for weaving in ends, please let us know down in the comments below, and I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching.